be gone.
You still have no clue where you are, do you? You don't get out of anything. Not here.
When you say it like that, it kind of reminds me of home.
Well, tomorrow you get to prove what you're made of. Who knows? You might become a star around here, or you might go out at a bad
Shh! I think it's her. She's right behind the store. Ah! General!
Were you spying on me?
Me? Spy? Never.
Look, this is all gonna come at you pretty fast, so listen up. That intel you gave us, that was a message from a secret source. It confirms what we've been afraid of. The First Order is planning a full-scale attack on the New Republic.
Then we have to do something. We have to stop them.
My orders are to find out where that attack is going to come from and when.
And I'm gonna help. Whatever the job is that you give to Ace Pilot. You know, Ace Pilot job.
Can you believe this kid, BB-8?
Yeah, he believes me. BB-8 knows the Resistance needs Kazuda Ziono. Please, Poe. I've got whatever that thing is.
I told you.
You said it yourself. And I grew up in the New Republic. It's my home. It's everything I know. I want the chance to fight for it.
Okay, Kazuda Ziono. You want in? You're in. I've got a mission.
But first, I have to talk to someone.
You have to scramble the signal so it can't be traced. Good luck.
Yes, who is this?
Father, it's Kazuda.
Where are you?
Why can't I say no? I had to scramble the signal because I'm with the Resistance.
The Resistance? Those extremists? What have you got yourself mixed up in this time?
I'm not mixed up in anything. I was on a mission and we got attacked by the First Order. I need to ask you something.
антифона присоединяется гимн единородной сыне, который напоминает о том, что главное благодеяние Бога народу человеческому заключается в ниспослании на землю Сына Божия, воплотившегося Пресвятой Богородицы и своей смертью на кресте победившего смерть. Этот гимн был составлен византийским императором Юстинианом Великим, жившим на рубеже 5-6 веков. Музыка Александра
We
Костальского.
know the First Order's got a hidden base somewhere out in wild space. If they're building up their military, they need fuel and supplies. Sources tell us that somebody in Castellon is helping them.
Castellon? We're on the edge of nowhere.
We blend in and get to know everyone out here, earn their trust, find out who's loyal to the good guys and who is loyal.
Like a spy? I'm gonna be a spy, but I'm a pilot.
Trust me, kid. We'll be both.
Приближается момент малого входа, который символизирует шествие Иисуса Христа на проповедь Евангелия.
There.
Счастливый не обязательно
It's one of the few
богатый
super
или
tanker fuel
знатный,
depots
или
left from the old
занимающий то
days.
или иное высокое положение. Счастье, и это знает каждый человек на своем опыте, это состояние души. Можно проходить через скорби, а внутри иметь спокойствие, уверенность в своей правоте, а значит и радость, особенно если эта твоя позиция жизненная обретает признание и уважение других. Другими словами, внутреннее состояние человека – вот где счастье. А все остальное, конечно, может влиять на это внутреннее состояние. Болезни, скорби, войны, обиды, искушения, соблазны, да Бог знает какие разные тяжелые обстоятельства человеческой жизни. Но вот вера во Христа Спасителя, который принес нам эту возможность иметь счастье внутри себя, спасение в сердце своем душе. Вот это пришествие в мир Спасителя должно всех нас.
Good morning and Happy New Year, everybody. It's great to see you. It's great to be with a very packed room. I'm sorry we kept you all very busy over the holiday break. And I know there is a lot of news out there today, both here at home and around the world. I will be happy to take all of your questions on all of that news. But first, I'm really honored to be standing up here today with esteemed members of the President's Cabinet and his health team to make an important announcement with respect to the President's domestic promise to make America healthy again as we kick off the new year. In less than a year in office, the President and his incredible NAHA team have made real progress on this front. Here are just a few of the significant NAHA achievements thus far. More than a dozen food manufacturers and trade associations have made commitments to remove artificial and petroleum-based food dyes from their products. The Trump administration took strong action to bar hospitals from performing dangerous, irreversible, life-altering transgender procedures on children. The Trump administration announced funding awards to states through the Rural Health Transformation Program, an unprecedented $50 billion investment established under President Trump's One Big Beautiful Bill. The Trump administration has also worked with 18 states across the country to ban junk food purchases using SNAP benefits starting this year. Additionally, President Trump took historic action to secure most favored nation drug pricing and secured deals with major pharmaceutical companies to massively lower the cost of prescription drugs. And those effects are being implemented as we speak. Americans are going to continue to see the results of these incredible deals the President cut. And I know President Trump and his team behind me worked incredibly hard to lower those drug costs for Americans. On Monday, the CDC adopted common sense updates to America's childhood vaccination schedule based solely on the gold standard of science. This action empowers parents and physicians to make the best individualized decisions to protect our children, while also restoring much-needed confidence in our public health system. And as a MAHA mom myself,
Just about everybody here already knows that.
to build on this progress, the Trump administration is now updating federal nutrition standards and guidelines to ensure that Americans have the most accurate, data-driven information supported by science and hard facts, not special interests or partisan ideology. President Trump has tasked two of the great individuals behind me, USDA Secretary Rollins and HHS Secretary Kennedy, with collaborating on this vitally important project. And today they are here to officially unveil the 2025 to 2030 Dietary Guidelines for America. These new guidelines are informed by the best and most reliable research on health and nutrition, particularly as it relates to the role of our diets in the prevalence of chronic disease in the country. They are also these guidelines are easy to read and understand, so every American, young and old, can access this information that literally has the power to change lives. But these are not just an updated guideline. These are the foundation to all federal food programs in our country. These new guidelines are going to update the food that is served to America's children in our public schools, to the plates that are served to our great men in uniform and our military, our veterans, and the food that they are consuming at the VA. And these new guidelines are also going to impact nutritional programs for the needy in our country, such as WIC and Head Start. Unfortunately, for decades, federal dollars has promoted low-quality, highly processed foods that lead to scores of long-term health issues, which means Americans have gone broke because of these health issues. Faulty dietary guidelines of the past stack the deck against healthy eating and food options for everyday American families, which has fueled the chronic disease epidemic and jacked up the healthcare costs of households across the country. This failed approach in our public health system ends today. When these guidelines are followed, Americans will be saving themselves thousands of dollars. If we want to cut healthcare costs in our country, we must become a healthier country. According to the CEA, poor diet is the root cause of obesity, which accounts for $400 billion in medical spending each year. A healthier America will lead to a more affordable America. The new dietary guidelines from the Trump administration will ensure federal dollars go to real food to improve public health and therefore save the American people their hard-earned cash over the course of their lives. So with that, I am going to hand it over to Secretary Kennedy. The great people behind me will give remarks, and then we'll get into Q&A for the officials that are here on this specific topic. They will leave because they're all very busy people, and then I will Q&A with the rest of you. The rest of the...
I can't exactly transfer the money.
Thank you.
But you still owe me $1,500.
Today marks a decisive change. It's possible that public health advocates today, in accordance with President Trump's Look and I released the dietary guidelines for Americans 2025 the most significant reset of federal policy in history. These guidelines replace corporate common sense gold standard scientific
I'm not asking you to
These
do
new
anything.
guidelines
Just help Canada. Give them a
revolutionize our
place to
nation's
stay.
food
I
culture
promise you,
and
you
make
won't be in trouble.
В основу стабильной
decades Americans have grown sick of our healthcare costs have soared.
положено
The reason is clear. The hard truth is our government has denied
за 700 лет.
protect
Who started this?
telling us that these food-like substances
Пророчество
are beneficial to public health. Federal policy promoted and subsidized highly processed foods with refined carbohydrates.
Everyone calm down.
Turned a blind eye to
You couldn't stop this.
Today, the lie is stopped. New guidelines recognize that bold nutrient food is the most effective path to better health and lower doctors. Protein and healthy fats are essential and normally discounted prior to dietary culture and unsaturated fats.
Am I correct
Diets
in
rich in
realizing that you are
vegetables
not the
and
best
fruits
pilot around us? I did not
whole
know
grains
that.
and healthy
Doing it again.
added sugars, especially sugar-sweetened beverages, drive metabolic disease, and today our government declares war on added sugar. Highly processed foods loaded with additives, added sugar, and excess salt, health, and sugar. The Secretary of Health and Human Services, my message is clear: eat real food. Nothing matters more for healthcare outcomes, economic productivity, military readiness, and fiscal stability. Dietary guidelines shape dozens of federal feeding programs, including Head Start. These standards affect 45 million school lunches every day. Meals for 1.3 million active service members. And food served to 9 million veterans and VA
Kaz wants to challenge in
Today
tomorrow's
begins
race.
the work of aligning health programs with
A new
affordable,
challenge?
whole,
Indeed, I have
nutrient-dense
fixed your
food.
problem. You can prove
Implementation
once and for all
requires
to everybody
coordination
that you are the best pilot in the galaxy.
I'm working with many of my fellow cabinet secretaries to deliver